Halo teman-teman, kembali lagi dengan aku Lala. Hari ini kita akan bermain lagi Hungry Hearts Dinner. Dan kalau misalnya aku ngomongnya agak aneh, aku lagi sariawan. New conversation with Scarlett, okay? And with Grandpa too.
Hey Granny, what now? This nikujaga is delicious. I can hardly believe that it wasn't made by a pro. I am a pro. It brings back memories of my hometown. Oh, so you're not a city girl after all? Shh, don't go blurting it out, Granny. I know I don't look it, but I was actually born in the countryside up north. Everyone eats outrageously salty stuff like this up there. My food tastes just fine. I'll have you know you need to watch your tongue. My mother always said the same thing. She was always on my case, just like you, Granny. That comment just now is exactly what we mean when we say, watch your tongue. Oops! Your mother must have had her hands full with you. Yeah, she's gone now though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Don't worry about it. We weren't that close anyway. But she sure was good at cooking. I should have learned from her while she was still around. I could have improved my homemaking skill. I never would have begged you as the type interested in things like cooking. Of course, I'm interested in cooking. I have to showcase my domestic ability to nab myself a wealthy man, after all. Well, good luck with that. You'll need it. Hey, don't mock me. I show you, I'll find myself a rich man and ride the gravy train, okay? Yeah, well, you want to learn to cook so badly. I will hire you for help. Let me get back to you on that one. What a cheeky young lady. Sheesh.
Oke, kita bisa upgrade sesuatu. Table and chair. Maybe I can have one more thing to purchase. No? Okay. And Grandpa, want to talk?
Honey. Yes, was it apa? Whatever happened to that, you know? No, I most certainly do not know. You'll need to be more specific. If it's the war you want to know about, it's been over for years now. What do you take me for? Of course I know that. I mean, that. Isn't it about time for it? For what? Out with it already.
What is it?
For our daughter. She's almost 2.
Oh.
I must say I'm surprised you remember. Of course I remember. You haven't said anything about it until now. I told you I was. I'm not senile enough to forget my own daughter having a kid.
Wait, what? Jadi anaknya ini hamil lagi?
Well, that's a relief. But if you're that worried about her, why not go visit? Not happening. What sort of man will go see his daughter after he disowned her? Now you stop acting the fool. She only lives a few blocks away. You have taken this little fight of yours far enough.
Tinggalnya cuma beberapa blok.
This isn't some little argument. Hey, stop your shouting, okay? You'll scare away the customer. Fine, but you listen to me. I can forgive her for refusing the fella I tried to set her up with. Right? That's just the way it is this day. Girl can marry whoever they want. I'm okay with that. You better be. But why she have to go and marry an actor? Those guys are all in deep with the Yakuza. Fah.
Aktor dan punya hubungan dengan Yakuza. Oh. Maybe, mungkin.
No, don't go spreading bad rumor about him. He's no monster. No mobster. And acting a perfectly respectable job. The man cannot earn enough to put food on the table. He's good for nothing. And that's that. I mean,
Grandpa yang miskin ini aja ngomong kalau aktor itu pendapatannya kurang. Apalagi aktornya gimana ya? Miskin banget dong.
well, I cannot deny that they are having trouble making ends meet. What sort of husband will make his wife work and then go and have a second kid to put?
Ya, true enough. Gila juga sih.
How is going to keep them from going hungry? I'll never forgive that boy for causing our daughter such grief. Yeah. I know that look on your face. I hear this a million times, isn't it? Well, I'm right, and you know it. My, I never thought you learned how to read me so well. Of course I know what you're thinking. It's written all over your face. Oh, how embarrassing. I'll have to go get some soup and wash that right off. Hey! You get back here right now. This conversation isn't over. What was that? Did you say something? Sorry, my ears aren't what they used to be. I'll back later. And we'll talk then. Hey, come back! You cannot treat me like this. Why I owe the... my blood pressure. I'm starting to get dizzy. Mama, you really are a handful, dear.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. New conversation with the doctor, okay.
Ah, those golden noodles, that luxurious aroma. Have you ever heard of ramen, my good woman? Of course I have. The Chinese noodle dish that's all the rage these days, right? Yes, oh yes. It's concentrate joy in savory broth, a delectable delight that stirs my very heart. Ah, that stunning symphony of flavor. Every slurp of noodle is a gateway into a salty, savory paradise. Especially after a good cold drink. Hits the spot. I've been eating 4 bowls a day for the past week.
Tapi memang ramen itu nggak kenyang banget.
I can see your appetite now. Doctor, die of a ramen overdose, okay? My word, you have certainly grown frank of late. You're going to kill yourself. I'll be fine. But you know, it wouldn't hurt to start serving ramen here, don't you think? I bet it will be a big hit. Ramen? It sounds like a lot of work. Ramen. But I suppose my younger customer might enjoy it. Tell you what, I'll think about it. Yum. Doctor, please, you're making a puddle. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what came over myself. How someone so unrepentantly unhealthy ever become a doctor? I'll never know.
Oh, new conversation with the policeman. Ma'am?
Yes?
Those bottles in the case, are they what I think they are?
What do you mean?
They are what I think they are, aren't they? Nice, ice, cold, fizzy.
Are you talking about beer?
I knew it!
What's gotten into you?
It's nothing. So that beer, huh?
Of course it is. It's warm, Tong. What are you doing trolling over it? Aren't you on the job? Oh, of course, there's no way I will ever drink on the job. It's just that when it's all hot and humid outside, you wait until you're off duty, mister. But from what I can recall, you always could drink up a storm, couldn't you? Actually, I don't touch the stuff anymore. I gave up alcohol a number of years ago. Oh, is that so? But I cannot help but want a sip whenever Tanabata rolls around. I see. Now that you mention it, the accident, it was around this time of year, wasn't it? Ah, it happened Tanabata night. It did. It was such a horrific accident. Poor Sakura. Sometimes I get the urge to just drink away the memory of that day. Even though I detest alcohol, it was the cause of the accident after all.
Sebentar, jadi kamu mabuk gitu?
Is that why you gave up drinking?
Bukannya mereka pakai bus ya, Pak?
That's right. But despite what happened, sometimes I still just want a pin. I'm pathetic. The funny thing is, recently I find myself not wanting to drink as much. You're over your desire to drink? No, it's more like I'm over something else. Something else? I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's the anger or the sadness. I'm a police officer. We are supposed to protect everyone, but I couldn't even protect her. My wife, my Sakura. That tongue has been troubling me for so long. It was never your fault. It was the drunk driver's fault.
Ya kan pakai bus.
Maybe I didn't drive the car, but it's my fault for not doing my job better. You cannot take the blame for everything. You're being too hard on yourself. Thank you, but I'll be fine. It somehow feels like a distant memory now. I've been feeling a bit better recently. Been able to enjoy life a bit more. That's good to hear. But I'm also scared. Scared that I'll forget everything. That I just won't care about her anymore. Just like with the photograph, I feel like I'll forget about it all. That won't happen. Sakura won't fade away. You'll always have the memory for your memory, even the bitter one, grow more well-rounded with age, just like fine wine. Maybe you're right. I don't think you should force yourself to give up the things that you like. Why not have a drink every once in a while? It won't do any harm. I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah, you're right. But only when you're off duty. Of course. Huh? Oh no, I've been gone too long. The surgeon will give me an earful if he find out I've been slacking. Sorry, but I got to run. Don't forget to lock up. Safety first. I'll be sure to do that. You be sure not to hurry so much you trip. Ow! I told you so. You seem to be doing so well, but I guess you really been struggling. Poor man. We all have to face a loss at some point in our life, but it must been hard to lose her at such a young age.
Ya memang ternyata kayak apa ya, ada seseorang yang meninggal di keluargamu, apalagi keluarga dekatmu. Wow. Apanya yang bisa sabar, apanya yang bisa tegar. Apalagi kalau misalnya kamu adalah seseorang yang kayak selalu berada di samping orang itu, gak kayak orang-orang lain yang selalu meninggalkannya. Wah, rasanya itu kayak menjadi gila.
Fate can be cruel. Someday I'll have to face the same too.
Ya, painful. New conversation with the doctor. Dokter ini suka ngomong, tapi kita ngomong sama grandpa dulu.
What's wrong, honey? It's not like you to look so down. Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that everyone got their own trouble to deal with, that's all. That's right. My customer have all sort of problem. Kid who cannot see their parent who cannot see their kids. There are even some who have never seen their own parent face. The war was tough on everyone. Yes, indeed. But some people, they have someone they want very much to see, but they just want to go and see them. Well, that's a shame. Yes, it is. You know, it's almost remind me of someone I know. I said it remind me of someone.
Ancen.
I said it remind me of someone. What's that? My ears are not what they used to be. Honey, stop being so stubborn already and go see our doctor. She lives so close by, and I know you want to see her. I won't do it, and that's final. So you can hear me. I thought for sure you'd gone deaf. She was such a cute little girl. Do you remember when she fell off that stoop? She got that big bump on her head. Of course I remember. You do? I'm surprised to hear it. How could I forget it? You haven't stopped harping about me taking my eye off her for over 10 years now. Your memory is sharper than I thought. You're one talk woman, I'll tell you. You got along so well with her back then. You were always holding her and spoiling her rotten. Of course, she was just a babe back then. Besides, she always had a bad constitution. She needed me looking out for her. I was terrified she'd get hurt. I know you worry about her, and she know it too. But dear, she's a grown woman now. She can take care of herself. Yeah, maybe you're right. Of course I am. Honey? Yes, I'm tired. I'm going back to sleep. Right. You have a good nap now, okay? Take care.
Let's talk with the doctor.
Woo-wee! This is incredible. What's all this ruckus now? I never imagined I will find noodle perfection in a rundown old place like this. Here today we stand at the cusp of culinary revolution. Inside voice, please, doctor, before I have to put you out on the curb. Excuse me. Ma'am, I knew you were a good cook, but I didn't think you were an artist. Ramen not so hard, just a bit of practice and it came out all right. No. You should not dismiss ramen potential so easily, madam. I can see it now. Before long, noodle stand will dot the country. Bowl of broth will be sold on every corner. I highly doubt it. Men and women, young and old, ramen will be their breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Yeah, I mean instant noodle if you mean.
Doctor, you're starting to scare me. And of course, topping. There will be garlic and extra oil, butter and onion or cornucopia apaan itu of choice. What are you going on about? Perhaps even add miso. Wait, yes, it'd be delicious. We call it miso ramen. What do you think? I think it sounds disgusting. It never sell.
Really? I think it'd be great myself.
Can I change the subject now? I have a question for you. It's about forgetfulness.
What about it?
I hear that as a person get older, they tend to forget things easily.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Do people ever remember things that happened long ago, but forget things that happened recently?
Sure, it's quite common in the elderly. You asked me something similar the other day too. Is everything alright?
I'm fine, just there's a lot on my mind lately.
Then perhaps you should take some time off and get some rest. You've been working yourself very hard recently.
Perhaps I'm getting along in years.
Take good care of yourself, okay? Unlike me, you have people who worry about you.
That's not true, doctor. You have people who worry about you too. Me, for one.
Oh yes, of course. Thank you. I shall be getting back to work. Thanks again for the wonderful meal. New conversation again with the doctor. Doctor, you have so much to say.
Why the long face, doctor?
I'm glad you asked, you see.
Wait, let me guess, you're hungry.
No, well, yes, but no. It's, how do I put this? Have you heard what the kids around town call me?
Fat?
Fat?
I'm just teasing. No, I don't know what they call you.
You have quite the barbed tongue, madam.
So, out with it already. I don't have all this.
The needle monster. Oh,
Ho ho ho. That's a good one. Those kids must really dislike you.
the needle are a necessity. I'm just trying to keep them happy and healthy. But still, they hate me. Honestly, I'm a little hurt.
It's part of the job. Besides, we all know how many lives you have saved. We are grateful to you, doctor. Really, we are.
Safe, huh? You know, a long time ago, I spent my days giving what comfort I could to dying soldier. I watched many of those who could have been saved die. It was a beastly world back then.
They were bad times, they were. Doctor, were you one of those sent to the southern island?
Yes, I was.
Being called bad names by children is nothing compared to what you went through, right?
I suppose so.
Things are much better now. Really, peace is a wonderful thing.
Needle monster. Tapi ya tetap sakit sih rasanya. Kayak aku yang ngehealing kamu kok kamu malah gini. Oke, Pak polisinya mau ngomong lagi. Ma'am?
Yes, working hard today as well, I see.
There is something I'd like to ask you.
What is it?
Did my father-in-law shop close down?
Why are you asking me again? Jeez.
Sorry, but it's been bothering me. The shop lights are always off.
It's doing business
With the lights out. Ya katanya murah. What? Why?
He says because no one comes anymore.
What? That'd be disturbing to come across. That cranky old geezer. I mean, that man sitting in the dark.
That's what I said.
What's gotten into him? I'm worried. I hope he's taking care of himself and getting enough to eat. He's never had much of an appetite, you know. That remind me.
What is it?
Oh, never mind. It's nothing.
I just remember a meal Sakura made for her dad once. That was sweet of her. Actually, they got into a fight. Sorry to hear that. Come to think of it, it was my favorite food, which remind me I haven't had it in forever. Let's just forget about that for now. It's a relief to hear that the shop hasn't been closed down. A relief for now, at least. He did say that he's thinking about it though. What? You know, if you're really that concerned about him, why don't you just go and see him? I'm worried about the old cougar too. We have known each other for a long time after all. Yeah, maybe I should. I just need some time to think. I got something else on my mind right now. I see. Well, you can talk to him once you have thought things through. Yeah.
Jadi teman-teman, biar cepat ceritanya keluar, lebih baik kalian itu kayak ngasih makanan yang mereka senengi, kayak tokoroten, hiyamugi, chilrim, buat officer hero dan lain-lain, biar ceritanya mungkin lebih runtut kali ya. Ya ampun, Pak Dokter ngomong tok. How could they? How could they?
How could what?
So, I just came from that Chinese restaurant down the street.
You just finished eating and now you're here for more?
Let me finish my story. I ordered the fried rice set, and I naturally assumed the fried rice will come with a side of more rice. But no, it came with dumplings. Lies. Foul advertising. That's no fried rice set. It's a dumpling set. I was so upset. I just paid the bill and left. After finishing all my food, of course. So, in other words, I'm here to wash down my dissatisfaction with a nice hot meal. Now, what should I order?
You really love your rice, don't you?
Of course I do. Rice is the heart and soul of Japan. In fact, I love it so much I had a side of rice with a meal of chilled rice last night. I bet no one else does that. Wow. It's just that you don't always know when or if you'll get your next meal. But forget that. We have more important matter to discuss. Oh, jadi dokternya tuh merasa di kemudian hari mungkin aja kita udah nggak bisa makan kayak nasi-nasi itu, kayak giginya atau mungkin kita tiba-tiba meninggal. Jadi dia ingin makan sepuas-puasnya. Have you ever heard of beefsteak?
I have. It just stick, right?
That it is. Etymologically, the French beefsteak come from the English beefsteak, whose use can be traced back to.
So you want to eat steak?
Yes, please, but I hope you serve it in a place like this.
Well, sorry for not serving the finest cuisine. Huh?
Ho, don't fret, madam. I just have to find some other restaurant that can sate my palate. Well, that aside, what shall I eat today?
You just wait. I'll cook you a steak that will make you jump for joy.
You doctor. Nyebelin banget tuh udah diomongin kayak gitu.